What's good, everybody, man? Your boy is back in the studio with his favorite compadre,
Hola,
that nigga
¿cómo
Polo.
está?
Oh, shit, this nigga Polo right here. Yeah, that way. This nigga Polo. You
Fine.
know what I'm saying? What's happening to everybody, man? What's happening? Glad to be back in the loo. Might not say where I belong, but the news keeps churning. But one more again, Mr. Prince, let them know.
Oh yeah, Prince coming at you live in that living covenant, and you're watching GMT boxing.
Yeah, you saw it. From the man itself, you know what I'm saying? News about that coming up later on as well. Well,
Yay.
we're gonna say at the beginning anyways. For my people, my rewatch game, interview dropping Friday. This Friday. Support it. You know what I'm saying? Goes a long way, bro. These interviews ain't easy to get. I'm telling you, they are not easy. But hey, Mr. J Prince shows love. You hear me? Big love. Love to J Prince. What's else on the docket? Happy birthday, Sean Porter. I even wrote a note to remind myself. Happy birthday, Sean Porter. Today is his birthday, man. Not gonna say your age, but happy birthday, bro. I know how that feel. You know what I mean?
It's just something natural. We all experience the aging process.
Yeah, we gotta go through it. But I mean, we gotta like it. We ain't gotta like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer you don't get old till you start sitting down anyways. You know what I'm saying? Keep moving, my friend. Keep moving. That's how you keep it
that means
going.
you ain't gonna be able to sleep either.
Yeah.
Because I'm just in my middle 30s and I'm feeling it.
Look, stop it. You better keep moving, boy. He'll be talking to Polo. He be, hey, Kat, did you see? Did it? Be looking like me on one of them long lines. Boy, he sit over there like, yeah. No, for real. You hear me?
Yeah. But
oh man, but go ahead, brother.
Enough of that. You know, after you get out of a relationship, you start, hitting the dating market, trying to come up with all kinds of different suitors and all these different type of things, seeing who piques your interest, seeing who tickles your fancy, to say the least. And you always look for something that's better than what you got, because in your eyes, the grass is always greener on the other side.
Right.
Mr. Anthony Joshua, he's around here being a gym hopping floozy, looking for different gyms to titillate his senses when it comes to the sport of boxing. People who were able to tell him what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, when these are all skills that he should have occurred earlier in his career. What do you have to say to this?
I have a lot to say about that, actually. First and foremost, I know my dude wants to kind of reinvent himself. That's how I feel, in his last, he lost twice in his last 3 fights, something like that. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? For him. To me, it's actually not that bad, because I've been saying he's on the job training. You get what I'm saying? But here lately, he's saying that like there's a version of him that we don't know. Now I'm dying to see this version in the ring, whatever. But he has some interesting points where it's like he's like, people were asking like, why don't you take a tune-up? Same thing we were saying about Wilder. Why don't you take a tune-up? Well, he is a little bit in a different area than Wilder. And I'm gonna say why. Because one, he's the biggest star over there in UK, right?
Right.
Who could you put in the ring with AJ for a tune-up? Right? When you the biggest name there, it's kind of hard to say, yo, go fight Ruiz again. Nobody's gonna want to see that. It's like putting yourself on the back burner. People are more interested in you getting your cookies back. Go get your belts back, right? So I think like also to get rid of all these rumors. Dang, y'all about to sing the song "Rumors Every Day." I need to. Anybody know the name of that song, bro? It is in my head. But the rumor has been that he's looking for us a whole new trainer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So far, that's all it is a rumor. The way I see it, McCracken ain't going nowhere from out of his mouth or whatever. He's just looking for like an advisor. What I think is going to happen is he's going to find a Malik Scott, but not a Malik Scott, not a fighter, an actual trainer. So he's been on this trainer circuit through America, and I think he's going to bring that person in. He's still going to keep McCracken in the background, just like your boy did, Wilder did, Joe D's. Now, if that's the case, I don't see anything wrong with it. Maybe the guy's too lax. Sometimes we outgrow our trainers. Sometimes a trainer only can take you so far, right? For those that know, McCracken is the same. I mean, don't get it wrong. McCracken got some champion pedigree. You get what I'm saying? He Carl Fratch, Hall of Fame. I mean, you can't take that away from him. He got the boy them belts, but now I understand. Well, if you watch Carl Fratch's career, he took a lot of punishment. Thing is, Carl Fratch had a chin, whereas we have saw multiple times that AJ chin ain't too solid.
I was saying that before between him and Amir Khan.
Yeah. I was saying that before. I would say it's a little more solid than Amir Khan, but I had been saying it before. It was only a matter of time, Now, when he got knocked down against Klitschko, that was given. Like, you was fighting Klitschko. This the Hammer, Dr. Hammer. You know what I'm saying? He's going to give you the business. That was given. After that, though, the fights I watched, these guys didn't knock him down. But I watched shoulder, hip movement, how you place your feet. Y'all know we're a stickler for feet movement. You know what I'm saying? And all that. and he would get hit, and his knees would buckle a little bit. Now, they didn't buckle like it hurt him. But that tell you something, man. That's your nervous system right there, man. You get that buzz. He got a buzz when he got hit in the face. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it told me that his chin wasn't as solid. So by his chin not being as solid or whatnot, I knew it was eventually going to come. Now, when it came, though, I didn't know it was going to come like that. You know what I'm saying? It was making my dude quit. Then he get, man, look, I'm not going to turn it into that. But let's get back. So in other words, cracking good for the offense. He's just not good for defense. That's why Carl Fratch had no good defense. You know what I'm saying? And now you know why AJ don't have no good defense.
I call bull crap.
You call bull crap?
I call
bull how you call bull crap?
Because as a fighter, you've been in this long enough to know where you're deficient at.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all fun and games and cool when you fight in the low level competition, but you done took a couple of L's when you reached the top levels, and now you don't like it. Now you don't like the way things are going in your career. Now, you should have been and fixed this. You should have been and addressed this. It's the same issue that I had with Mr. Deontay Wilder. You guys knew your deficiencies. You guys know where you are lacking at.
Mm-hmm.
Why haven't you addressed it?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, he didn't address it until yesterday. He said he'd been at war with himself about it.
What is there to be?
I called him excuses. I called it an excuse. I did. When he said I had been at war with myself, how you been at war with yourself and you been losing, sir?
Bro, he sound like a toxic chick. All I need is my kids and God. That's who he sounds like right now. One of them, bro. That's what he sounds like. He sounds toxic.
So I'm trying not to laugh at that. Can't help it. Look, we love AJ. We just speaking real. We gotta keep it 100 with AJ. Like I said, I always felt like he was on the job training. He said it a couple times himself, and now the excuses are rolling. I don't think excuses should roll because you said it yourself. You're on the job training. he was fast tracked to be the next star. Proof in the pudding. Who beats Klitschko first? Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury retires. They need somebody to fill that void. Who fought Klitschko after him? AJ. AJ had wasn't masterful, but it was a nice fight. He got knocked down twice, got up, overcame adversity. So it was like, oh my God, they found the new star. All right. Fast tracked him to fill that void. All right. So now you got a guy that maybe should have fights in between these big fights because you constantly stacking the deck against him. You get what I'm saying? But now that you're used to seeing him at this high level, it's like should he take tune-ups or not? Me personally, I'm gonna be real with you. Cracking.
Hold on.
To the side. What? Go ahead.
Stacking the deck against him.
Yeah.
Hold on. Are you or are you not that guy?
No. That's not that ain't got nothing stacking deck against you. What I'm saying is you're not taking the in between fights. Remember, we had these conversations where I feel like just because you high level competition, you should take them in between fights. This is what makes the arguments when people say, well, Mike Tyson isn't. I'm like, but you take the in between fight. You don't just fight the big names like that. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what happens. Because now, if you take a little lower dude, some little cat that we don't know, they're gonna be like, that's weak of AJ.
What if he takes on that young dude and that young dude puts him down?
Well, we saw that story already. Well, the young dude, but we seen that story already happen with Wilder. And I know shot at Wilder, but right? Ain't that right? Nobody knew for real who Tyson Fury was. They thought he was gonna be a stepping stone. I recall being on my show saying, yo, Tyson Fury is a slick boxer. Just because y'all don't know him, don't mean I don't know him. You know, and stuff like that. And everybody thought he was a stepping stone. And guess what happened? The stone stepped back.
That was around the time before I had my channel. I was just talking boxing with people, and I was like, "Hey, you might want to watch this guy. He beat Klitschko.
Straight up. So
he beat Klitschko straight up, head to head.
He outboxed him.
He outboxed him. So you might want to pay him a little attention." But
now I like this. Stupid. Perfect. Say what? That's why I'm glad you're a regular, my friend. I'm with Polo. It's in you or not. This is why I say that's hard doing this, but I gotta do it. This is why I say that he's looking for as he say, an advisor, which I think is actually going to be the trainer. Cracking is going to become the advisor. That's my opinion. That's not fact. I have my personal list that I think, you know what I'm saying, will suit him. Now, stop me if you call him BS. All right.
Okay.
Ronnie Shields. What you think?
See, he needs a little bit more than that too.
Can I give you can I give you the reason?
Go ahead.
Confident booster. Okay. Ronnie Shields knows how to train too. Teach you good head movement. Teach you how to cover up. But his main thing is to make you believe in yourself. See what I'm saying? He's very good at that. That's why you got them Charlo boys. All right. You can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them they ish don't stink. All right.
Okay.
And the way AJ rolled to me, I don't know AJ, but AJ always sounds timid when he talks. Does he not?
Yeah.
After fight, post fight, he sounds very timid. Virgil Hunter and Andre Ward.
Footwork.
Mad footwork. Head movement. Slick skills.
That's all I heard with that. Footwork.
This is the order. This is the order I would look at. Okay. Then you got Eddie Reynoso.
Would Eddie even take him?
I don't know, but I got him 3 because of language barrier. But at the same time, Eddie tends to map out his plans per fighter, what they good at. So I think he would take a fair assessment at the man and build a plan for him. What that plan would be, I don't know. But I think that's what he would do. What I saw what he did with Ruiz, was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Getting him in shape, taught him some more boxing skills to go along with that speed. You know what I'm saying? I I can't take away from Eddie. Now, is he supposed to be trainer of the year again? I don't know. We'll see if Canelo how does Canelo Plant go.
What about Bowman?
Robert Garcia, which is one of my favorite trainers. One of my favorite trainers.
I think it's a little too late for Robert.
You think so? He better when they're younger, huh?
When they're younger, yeah. Because see, AJ's had something. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He didn't taste the success. So for him to come in and listen to a Robert, they're gonna clash.
Right. That's why I had him 4. That's how I felt. I felt maybe, but the thing about now to get the closest to the Crunk Gym, I ain't playing. A lot of people would say Ronnie Shields. Robert Garcia, Robert gonna have you going forward.
Yeah.
Robert gonna have you pushing forward. Robert will have him learning inside game. You gonna know what to do when you get 2 inches away from somebody's face. You're gonna know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna punch.
You're
going to punch.
Exactly. But I feel like Ronnie, Virgil, Eddie Reynoso, they ain't gonna take AJ's shit.
No. I see a situation for AJ where he get to a gym like with Eddie Reynoso and Robert and even with Bomac, they not gonna put up with his crap.
Yeah, Bomac. See, I don't think. See, Bomac. I feel like Bomac. I haven't seen Bomac with a big guy yet.
I think that would be. I think he wouldn't.
Bomac, but I can say the same thing too, though. Bomac not gonna take his crap. It's either you gonna be all in or you not. You know what I'm saying? So I think and just going off who I've seen Tim train, you know what I'm saying? He could be a good fit. But would it fit Bomac's scheme? Bomac tends to like speed. Accuracy. You got this big behemoth that ain't got no speed. You gotta learn how. You understand what I'm saying? He has a lot to work with, bro.
Up.
Yeah, it's a lot to work with, bro.
But on top of that, he's there though. The foundation is
there. I think he'll be a lot easier to work with than the other guy. But I'm just saying, but I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like Ronnie. Like I said, I got on number 1, Ronnie. He'll have him going forward. Confidence will be at an all-time high. He gonna feel like a warrior when he get done. I feel like he'll feel like a true warrior when he get done. You know what I'm saying? Because this stuff that's coming out of AJ mouth as of late is crazy. Talking about I'm liable to throw him to the floor. This gonna be a war. Man, shut up. Like, I don't understand that. That's just weird. Like, are you crazy? Like, are you crazy? You that frustrated the little man got the best of you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man.
That's all it is. Accept it. It's something that happens. You're not gonna beat everybody.
No, you're not.
Your first mistake was thinking that you could beat everybody.
Right.
I mean,
and the crazy part is though that you said that that's what it is. When you think you can beat everybody, is when you tend to lose. When you remain humble, is when you tend to, stay on track.
Yes,
you respect your competition coming in. Mm-hmm. You're not kissing a butt. Style wise, I feel like it would fit. Herring and AJ have some of the same characters. They're not that aggressive. I'll say this: Herring can be aggressive. It's just that fight, being there in person, the speed was a difference. Herring was fast. That boy Shakur was just a lot faster. And he had the chance to press, but he had already gave that boy too much respect by getting hit them many times. I was there. He could have pressed the action because if you know Shakur Stevenson, not to get off subject, you push him backwards. When you tend to press him back, he hops, right? He hops backwards. So he can't tend to fight going backwards like that. You know what I'm saying? And he was doing it in the beginning. That's how he would win the rounds back. But when Shakur started landing on fast combos on him and all of that, he didn't want to walk into it no more. So it was like, it was the speed, bro. And if you watch Jamil Herring other fights, bro, when he turned it up, he could turn it up, bro. He could turn it up, and he hit hard.
Yeah,
He hit hard.
that's true.
What do, Rob?
What's going on?
Me, it's a 50-50 fight. What's a 50-50 fight? But AJ, I do gotta say this. I hope you do find the right person to fit your style. I do. Somebody to help build your confidence up for us in the ring, not outside the ring, in the ring. And I hope that it doesn't cause a clash between McCracken or you and all of that, because we don't need that. I actually want to see AJ put on a good show. You know what I'm saying? Against Usyk.
Why won't he sign with Floyd?
No, he admires Floyd, but no. Everybody wants to sign with Floyd.
No. I'm not saying everybody. Everybody wants to. I'm just saying for the sake of his career and how it's going right now.
Oh, he can't. He financially he's straight. He got a lifetime deal with them fools. It's just a matter of him winning. He inked a lifetime deal with Matchbox.
Yeah, that all
Matchroom.
contracts can be null and voided.
Yeah, now I don't know about this one. He seemed to be pretty locked in, and if so, they not gonna let him. They'll tie his career up so much, man. It'd be another thing where you saw Mikey Garcia sit down for 3 years to get out of something. You know what I'm saying? That I don't think he got that type of time left.
I don't either. Sadly.
You know. And on a side note, yeah, Crawford Spence 50-50. I agree with you, bro.
Let's pick him. Yeah.
That's a 50-50 fight. But now let's get to the real part of it all. That was the fantasy. Now we gonna let you hear it out his own mouth. AJ say there's a whole nother side of him that you ain't never seen before. He's from the slums. I think he was listening to Master P, My Ghetto Heroes. I watch him live fast. I watch him die slow. Cause I think that's where he got this from, bro. Like he was opt up off that song. Like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let you hear this. And I want to hear all y'all opinions on it. Let's go. Tell me if you can hear it. Nod your head if you can hear it.
That was like I'll go to Ukraine. But I think as Usyk as a champion, you have to ask him because he's probably
Can you
wanting
hear
to
it?
maximize
I can hear.
his last payday. So I'm coming for them belts, boy. Go see the raft of the new champ. Different energy, different spirit. Coming to win. I tried to learn boxing, stick and move. Isolating the sweet science of the sport, doctrinating my style. We're going back to the raw, rugged streets. That's where I belong. I never followed no athletes growing up, no movie stars. I followed the hustlers, the Rayful Edmonds, the Jeff Ports, the Nicky Barnes, the Big Meaches, the Larry Hoovers. You understand me? They're the people that gave me that inspiration, the ones that came up from the streets to the top of the world, the empires, the bangers, the hustlers.
That ain't you.
Sometimes in life, no matter how far you go, you remember where you came from.
That ain't you.
Up somewhere else. We want it.
You on mute.
You gotta turn your stuff up. Say what? Because that's like high as it go, bro. Bull crap, you not. But check it out. We're gonna play it one more time.
Obviously,
Honest with you, you got to speak to the promoters and especially my management company. They've done a great job at maximizing my potential and revenue. For me, I'll fight him. I'd actually go to Ukraine if I had to. That was like the final option. I'll go to Ukraine. But I think as Usyk as a champion, you have to ask him because he's probably wanting to maximize his last payday. So I'm coming for them belts, boy. You're going to see the raft of the new champ. Different energy, different spirit. Coming to win. I tried to learn boxing, stick and move. Isolating the sweet science of the sport, doctrinating my style. We're going back to the raw, rugged streets. That's where I belong. I never followed no athletes growing up, no movie stars. I followed the hustlers, the Rayful Edmonds, the Jeff Ports, the Nicky Barnes, the Big Meeches, the Larry Hoovers. You understand me? They're the people that gave me that inspiration, the ones that came up from the streets to the top of the world, the empires, the bangers, the hustlers. That's what's fueling me again. Sometimes in life, no matter how far you go, always remember where you came from. And I'll put it like this analogy. It's like building a phenomenal skyscraper. And after 10 years, you've got to go back and do your renovations and refurbs. Look at the nooks and the cracks in the building. And that's what I've had to do. We built a phenomenal empire, but it's time to go back to what motivated me. I can't wait to get back in that ring and give it my all. I've done the boxing sweet science. It's not wasted time, but I've got to throw it in the mix. It's not one or the other. It's all or nothing.
Bruh.
How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel?
I'm gonna wait to give my soliloquy for this vital situation.
Now, while he's waiting and regrouping himself. Stop it. This dude crazy. Say what crazy, bro. Yeah, I doubt that AJ love tea and crumb is a thing. Okay. Okay.
Slick.
Oh.
Go ahead.
All right. I don't believe him. I wish I had the sound effect. I used to have it where it said, "We don't believe you." I had that, and I wish I had it, because I don't. That sound like it came straight off of My Ghetto Heroes. Am I lying? He picked up a Master P tape and got amped up. It was like, this is what I'm gonna say. He named every American drug dealer. There was. Not he from the streets. What about your people? So you was looking up to American drugs. I don't understand it. Oh my God, bro. I don't think that's the attitude to have. I don't. Going into the ring, I'm trying not to. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm trying to be so serious right now. I'm trying to be so serious, and I can't. Because if this is the attitude that man gonna have, it is not gonna serve him right whatsoever in that ring. The Ukraine, you like those type of heroes? Hey man, the Ukraine got a whole lot of them, and Usyk gonna show you. Usyk fought to get away from that type of stuff. You ain't gonna do no feud that man fire. That man been through his town, been through real wars. Buildings getting knocked down in the middle of your sleep. You understand me? And this is what you want to say to him? Come on, bro.
Black Hat Polo gotta talk to you for a minute. AJ, bro, you ain't never been off the porch. You ain't even been outside. How you gonna talk about these men? You don't even know what they did to do what they did to get what they did. So how are you gonna talk about this? These is legends of showing you how to do the wrong thing and not get caught. This is what these men are, bro. You long live the queen. Long live the queen.
Like, how does he like? If that's what's gonna fuel him to do better, so be it. But that right there,
that ain't you.
I feel like he should have kept that to himself.
That ain't like, you. He sound like he got a yeah.
It sounded like a WWE promo, didn't it?
He sounded like he was about to start freestyling, nigga. He sounded like he was in the booth. He was like, yeah.
Oh, I'm coming to you, boy.
Red,
I'm gonna get you, boy.
yeah. What?
It's on ESPN too. Yeah, man. I'm gonna rewatch it, y'all. It says she lost, so she can fight, bro.
God, she shouldn't be in MMA. She should be boxing.
Well, it ain't that she trying. Hey, don't nobody really want to tee up with her like that. So I commend her though. Hey, ain't nobody else gonna do it. She taking that bow nose roll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she hard.
Yeah. She for the streets.
One pillow, one bed, by myself.
Right.
You want to go night night?
Hey man, we gonna be doing AJ like that, man. Hey AJ, we just said you sound like a whole wrestling promo.
Nah, nigga, you sound like a whole hoe for doing this.
That was crazy, bro. That was crazy, bro. We not gonna call him that.
Oh god,
we gotta get him on here. We gotta land an interview with AJ.
Hey, bro, AJ, I like you. I like you. You're a funny guy. But you gotta cool that, bro. Be yourself. Don't be who you think people want you to be.
But what if this what he really did though, bro? Like what if this really is? What if this is something? You know, the accent different. I mean, we could laugh at how it sounds and stuff. But what if this turned out to be him turning heel?
I mean, it worked for 21 Savage.
I'm just saying. For real though, what if he? What if this is what he was before the boxer? And we didn't know that, and so he stepped in the boxing to get away from it. But he trying to tap back into it, like y'all don't know me from the streets now. I was a lot tougher in the streets.
Bruh, ain't no way around this. You can't do this. You can't do this.
I'm trying. Okay. Oh my god.
No.
I'm trying. AJ, I'm rooting for you, man. If this was gonna pump you, I ain't gonna lie.
I swear.
I ain't gonna lie. If you want to come in there with a fedora on, drive a Cadillac, and roll up in there like that, I'm with it. If you get that win, bro. If it's gonna get you that win, I'm with it, AJ. I ain't gonna lie. And if you ain't heard of Master P, My Ghetto Heroes, go listen to it. One of my favorite cuts ever.
For him to be like, hey, y'all gonna start seeing a new AJ, a nastier AJ. I need to get back to it and get a little mean. I'm with that. Heck yeah, that's what I want to hear. AJ get mean. Get mean, not nice AJ. I want that, but I don't want, yeah. 2 cots, 1 pillow, 1 bottle of water. I didn't want that. Everybody gonna know that. I didn't want that. That's not what I wanted.
Oh my god, bruh. On everything though, on everything, I ain't even stunning, bruh. My dude, if that, I'm for real, man. I'm trying not to laugh, but this is what he got to do to pump himself up before. I can't. I'm like this now. Like I don't know. This dude got me choked up, bro. He got me choked up. But if this is what he got to do to be on this
king shit,
I'm gonna let him be on it. You feel?
AJ next fight, he walking down in a beater with a tank top and a black and mild in his mouth.
I promise you. I promise you, with a wave cap on,
with a Cadillac emblem on his chain,
and Lil John gonna walk him out.
You gonna have
singing beer,
everything, just
singing beer. Yup. If that's gonna give him the win, go ahead and do it.
And he gonna get in there and get. Oh. I'm sorry, AJ ain't beating Usyk. I'm sorry, he ain't beating him. Nope, it's done.
Usyk say he's not worried about him looking for no trainer. He said, I'm not worried about him looking for no trainer. I'm not worried about him doing none of that. Usyk got his eyes on the prize. But this Well, I heard I can't listen to it again. I want to play it again, but I can't because I'm not gonna stop laughing, bro. Like, dude, I'm gonna get my belts, boy. You better be ready, boy.
Oh, whoop your head, boy.
Right.
Whoop your head.
What is that? Because I'm gonna get my belts, boy.
2 niggas in the front, 2 niggas in the back.
Oh, this
He's
is
riding
nuts.
grandma's Cadillac in the back of
Oh,
the
man. All right, man. No, to be serious, man. We love you, AJ, man. These all jokes. We hope you come to the show and joke with us, man. But we're gonna move on from you because we got more stuff to talk about, boy. It's a whole new
It's a whole new topic, boy.
Yeah, we got a whole new topic, boy. Anyway.
I can't. Jesus, take the wheel. I can't.
Right. Make sure y'all check out this weekend, October 30th. Big fights. James versus Bootel. But y'all know the highlight of the night is Ennis. Jaron. Boots. Ennis, bro. You gotta make sure y'all check it out against Thomas Dulorme. 10-rounder. The boy is up and coming. Everybody he's 27-0. People already recognize him as a star. You know, I think Thomas Dulorme is a good vet. Also a good name for him to go ahead and fight. He's fought other big contenders. Came up short, of course, but it shows you that he's trying to climb the ladder. It's not somebody you just don't know. You know, Thomas Dulorme fought Bud Crawford. The last fight Thomas Dulorme had was with Stanionis. Stanionis beating, which is why Stanionis is fighting Ugas per the WBA, right? Yeah, WBA.
WBA.
Which I'm starting to look at this whole thing they got going on. The winner of Jamal James fights the winner of Ugas. My bad. I said the winner of Jamal and James. The winner of Jamal James, and I can't say dude first name, and Butev fights the winner of the Ugas and Stanionis fight, right? But then you have Jaron Ennis and Thomas Dulorme, and I'm like, why do they have that card standing straight to the side? My guess is the winner out of those two fights fight each other. Then the winner of that one Ennis may get a shot at a belt. Who knows though? I think it's going to depend on his performance on Thomas Dulorme. Now, a dominating performance could be served good and bad, and a bad performance, of course, we know going to be bad. He's starting to look like the new boogeyman coming up, but we won't know because after Thomas Dulorme, who else can they drop with? Like, you gotta give him somebody. You gotta give him somebody, bro.
It's like they're avoiding the inevitable. It's like they're trying to keep him out.
Right.
But why? Why are they trying to keep him out? Is it the fact that he is a credible threat to the fighters that they have? Is that it? Like, if that's the case, you got to get over that.
And like, yeah, because like they saw what he did to Lipinets, and he basically made Lipinets become a stationary fighter. And if you know Lipinets come throw hands. He comes to fight. Ain't no run around. And Jaron Ennis could have took the boxer route and just danced around him and do dirty them, but he didn't do that. He stood there with Lipinets and gave him the business and put him down, which nobody has done before. And I think that really spooked a lot of people.
Sometimes you can be too good for your own.
This facts, because this is during the COVID era, you know, where like it wasn't no fans in there, so you got to hear every punch. And he would, I don't know what he be saying, what he be yelling. So he be saying, yeah, like, but he be, I'm talking about, and the precision is on point. Wherever he throw it, it goes there. It's not glancing off. It's not doing none of that. It's a perfect landed punch. You know, that's why I became a big fan. When I first saw him fight, I said, "Who is this cat?" You know what I'm saying? Like, who is this? Just the speed there, the confidence there. You know what I'm saying? He could take a punch. The defense is there. It's and crazy. I can't say nothing more. Now, Thomas Dulorme, he hit hard.
I mean,
Got good defense, but he swing a little wide. You know, age is a factor. I believe Ennis maybe is like 6 years older, 7 years older. He's 7 years older than Boots. And they're about the same height. Yeah, they both same height, 5'10". And I think Ennis gonna have about an inch. You know what I'm saying? Reach advantage. Yeah, about an inch reach advantage. Well, man, I got that shit right. Let me look. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I ain't like there you go. 7 years. Yep, I was right. 7 years. 5'10", 5'10", 74 inch, 73 inch. Yeah, about an inch. But it's gonna be a good fight. Nevertheless, he gonna bring the fireworks. But before that fight, you got Michael Riviera and Jose Romero. I know Jose Romero. I don't remember Michael Riviera though.
I can't place him.
Yeah,
it's like the name is familiar.
it is, but I just can't. I can't like up here in my head like what is who he fought or whatever. Say 21-0.
But it's just hard to figure out who.
And the other one in the co-main event, Jamal James against Butev, that's going to be about. They're going to get busy. So just make sure you tune in to Showtime Boxing, 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. That is not it, ladies and gentlemen. We also got, I'm going to pull up the schedule because I'm not trying to mess this up. Well, boxing schedule. All right, we got Jahai Tucker. Now this is gonna be on ESPN Plus. Check out ESPN Plus for times. You got Jose Cepeda fighting Joust. I'm in Spanish. I'm not saying it. Fighting Vargas. Cepeda versus Vargas in a 10. It's a bunch of 10 rounders, 4 rounders, 6 rounders, and 8 rounders. But you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fights coming on ESPN Plus, and you know they're gonna come on before Boots hit. So, like I said, you got Cepeda versus Vargas. That's a 10 rounder. And then let's see what's another notable fight out of these 8. Jahai Tucker to be announced who he's fighting. I guess they don't know. And Kasir Golston, them two good. Hey, don't miss those. Jahai Tucker up and coming. And Kasir, that's how I say his name. I know I'm turning his name up. Kasir Golston, check them out. All together is about 8 fights. So if everything go right Saturday, guess where I'm gonna be? Right here, live for all 8 of them fights, plus 3 more that night. You know what I'm saying?
Not to mention the ones that's gonna be on the zone.
Oh snap! Y'all know the zone. The zone just don't give up. The zone be every Saturday. The zone putting something on.
Because you got to remember, this is supposed to be the Dylan White fight, also. But
was supposed to be. And he hurt his shoulder, and they trying to fast. By the way, while he's talking about Dylan White, they trying to fast track that. They're trying to fast track that fight, trying to make it automatically that he's gonna fight Tyson Fury instead of him fighting Otto Wilding. And Otto Wilding is mad because he's saying that he don't believe that he hurt. He said he should have to show some proof that he hurt.
I mean, I'm not against that.
I ain't against it. I'm not against it neither. I thought that would be automatic though, that you had to. You know what I'm saying? Being that it's an eliminator. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, if it was just a regular fight, something like that, man, okay. But this is an eliminator to fight the champ, man. So by you dropping out, that messed my chances up. Yeah, you better show something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he could.
They're not looking to replace Wild. They're They're not looking to replace old boy
That's
Dylan White. You feel me? It'd be different. They would replace him and then make that eliminator.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? But they're not doing that. So if I was Otto Wildland, I'd be mad too.
He has every reason to be mad.
Yeah, because I don't want us to get back because they declared they had a war already. Him and Tyson Fury.
Mm-hmm.
You
It
know,
wasn't an easy fight for him.
he got cut and everything. He bust Tyson Fury open and everything. He was one of Tyson Fury's stepping stones coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And it ended up being a war. Tyson Fury won, but it ended up being a war.
Wasn't easy.
No, so he wants that. I know he wants his get back.
Yeah.
I know he wants his get back.
I mean, who would?
What do Keisha? I need to see you in here.
Oh, also, I want to give a shout out to Oscar Rivas. Shout out to that guy for winning the inaugural Bridgerweight fight, belt holder.
I missed that. Dang, I missed it. I missed that. When did that happen?
It was
out of town.
It was a couple of days ago. Yeah.
Oh man, that's why I missed it. You know I'd have been on that. So
he
the first champ.
He's the first champ.
That's what's up. What's the news with Haney? Have they finished the deal with JoJo? Not exactly. No. Don't. That's why anybody tripping off of it. We'll know when we see it, man. We'll know when we see it.
And don't even fall for the whole contract to sign thing, because a signed contract don't even mean anything.
Not anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I know when I hear the third, what was it? They was either gonna fight on the 4th or the 5th or the 3rd or the 4th. I believe when it's Eddie Hearn is promoting the hell out of it, we get your tickets and blase. That's when matter of fact, when it hit David Haney Instagram, go buy tickets. That's when I'll believe it. Until then, I just know Haney fighting somebody on the 3rd or the 4th. You know, I don't
think it's gonna be JoJo, unless it's mandated by the commission.
There you go. And that seems like that's the way to go now. People they just like, hey, this was finna happen and y'all about to do it. You know what I mean? Another thing too, another tidbit of news is Gervonta Davis putting it out there after this fight he got with Rolly. You know what I'm saying? That he put people on notice. He want to fight Haney. He want to fight T.O. He want to fight all them. So it's either you come up or he'll come down. That's how he trying to. Let me tell you something. He ain't come. I don't think he going to 135. I don't think he can do it. I think he's saying, you know, now you can get a T.O. He can get but like the mother cat's going to come up. But he's saying that he see himself facing them in the near future.
Which
I
means
can
when they
too.
go up.
If they go up, right? But we seen it already, man. How long did I tell you? Give your boy his props. I told you that boy was gonna go up, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Shakur was going up, and he gonna keep going up, bro. He's gonna keep going up. He stepped on that scale at what? 130 on the dot. That boy going up. You ain't gonna never see it, man. It's too much, but that's too much stress trying to stay that small for him.
That is.
He's meant to have some size on him. You know what I'm saying? You can see it. You know, so
do you see him? So on the average, you see him losing 10 pounds for a fight? Being at 130, you see him losing 10 pounds, so you think he's naturally 140?
Who you think? Who?
Shakur. Do you think Shakur is naturally 140?
If he may walk around 138, 140 right now, you know, but there's a difference between walking around that and being in shape. That's why Mike Garcia walk around 146, stuff like that. But you see how pudgy he look? There's a difference in being in shape at your natural weight than, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why you got some people that do go back like 5 pounds down. You see what I'm saying? Because they feel sluggish when they got their natural weight on because they don't keep that type of weight on. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Versus Shakur, he 130. He at 130, but he already said he going up. He announced he going up 135. If y'all saw my interview with I know they saying that they trying to keep what's my boy name? I did write it down, didn't I? Oscar Valdez away from him. You know what I'm saying? They trying to keep him away because they see him as a big draw, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know he wants that fight, but if you watched Zepeda, well, then now that I hear you talk about Zepeda and Oscar, but if you watch what I just got from Bob on Thursday, was it Thursday? Yeah, that was Thursday. I had an interview with Bob. I posted it. Check it out on the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Polo gonna be airing it on his channel soon too as well.
Yes.
Bob said he win this fight, he could fight Navarrete. That's a big fight.
That's a good fight.
It may not be what Shakur wants, but that's a big fight.
That's the step in the right direction.
And that tell you Bob see that boy need to go up and win. He see it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And he said though, Hearn gonna have another fight too. He said even the loser was gonna get one because he already knew that it was really like somebody was gonna lose, somebody gonna win, but it was gonna be a good enough fight where it's gonna be like the other dude not just finna fall off the planet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm not gonna say that I feel bad for Herring. It's just Herring. I wanted him to win. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was just the youth got him. Youth got him, and that's just something that he's gonna have to deal with. Just get out there. You have another opportunity to probably become champion again. Just keep working.
Yeah, he need to work on his timing and things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, whatever. And I get it. He wants Shakur wants Loma, Oscar. He want the names. I understand that. But I'm not a manager. I'm not none of that. But if I was, I'd be telling Shakur, you coming off a big fight. Let's get you another fight that's similar to who you want.
I think
get that in between money. Get that in between money, and then then now while we getting the in between money, we could be barking up talking about Lomo, Oscar. It's I don't know why I keep wanting to say Zepeda, but Navarrete. You get what I'm saying?
I think it's
Navarrete.
I think it's embarrassing. I think it's rather embarrassing that Devin's in that division, Tio's in that division, along with a couple of other ones, and it takes somebody in a lower division to call out Lomachenko. I think that's rather embarrassing.
Well, Devin did say once upon a time, but that was early.
Once upon a time.
Because the thing is, you got to think about David, though. You got to think about Haney, man. Think of it like this. When you him, it's almost like the machine is trying to be against you. It's almost like a blackball. Like you almost blackball him because at the end of the day, they made his two mandatories fight each other when he was supposed to fight his mandatory. Why you take my mandatories away from me, make them fight each other? Then you gave them a way out. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. By taking my mandatories away from me, took my shot away from Teofimo because you told me I wasn't going. Because technically I am Teofimo mandatory, but since he got the franchise belt, I can't. He can choose to fight me or not. Bet. So now you take both of my mandatories away, which was good money, and let them fight each other, god dang on me, which takes another way I can get at Teofimo. You took that away from me. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's like I think what it is when you get your own promotional company and things like that, they're like people will force you to work with them one way or another, the way they want you to work with them. I think that's what's going on. That's me on the outside looking in, like my opinion, because just a minute ago, they weren't with the zone. Remember? They was with the zone, and they were just saying they're done with the zone. The zone is good people. Eddie Hearn is good people, but we are on. And then they was on their own. Then you had Bob talking about, yeah, I like to make fights with them, but it takes 30 days just to get a response back. You see what I'm saying? You got Bob putting that out there, and stuff like that. Then next thing you know, he right back with who?
Eddie.
The zone. Right? So, because Eddie can keep you busy at least. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? And paid. So, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I feel bad for Haney because Haney is a great talent. A great talent. It's just the way it's looking like it's more of boxing politics. Now, I do agree. One thing he is showing, though, they don't want to fight him because when two fighters want to fight each other, guess what? They can make it happen. They could make it happen.
I mean,
So that's about all he proving right now, that they don't want to fight him. But I say this: if me and Haney can get cool one day, Haney Senior, man, quit chasing them. Quit chasing them. Forget them. Leave them alone. Quit talking about them. Make them feel like nothing. You ain't nothing to me. I don't even want to talk about that dude. You know, go get the next best thing. What can you do? Go get the next best thing. Start dominating other stuff. Them dudes ain't nothing. Fine. You don't fight me. You ain't got to fight me. Go about your business. Your loss.
what I would do? I would threaten to move up.
Yeah, threaten to move up. There's other people you can fight. There's other people who can fight. Believe me, you. You think Loma won't Teofimo, but Teofimo is not going to fight. He's not going to fight Lomachenko again. Lomachenko will fight Devin after Coleman. He would. He'll go on to take that belt. He'll be champion again. And then now you really ain't got no way to dodge him. Then he, with that type of pressure, because that's top rank, it's gonna be pressure. Y'all on the same stable.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's when it's real pressure. You got the same promoter. See what I'm saying? But long as Haney stay busy, consistent, winning, fighting good opposition, them fights gonna come around because they ain't gonna have a choice. You're not gonna have a choice. It's when you keep on chasing them. Don't forget them. It's done. The reason that happened because you're not a stablemate. If you're a stablemate, it would have been happened. Period. We know this. They have no control over you, so it's gonna be a lot harder to get fights. But at least I will say this: one manager is getting ahead of the curve. Again, if you go watch that interview I did with Bob Arm, he put it out there. Boxers need to go independent, make it an even playing field. So if Haney can weather the storm and stay independent and just sign by fights instead of signing to a promoter, it's finna even itself out.
Oh, little bit of news.
Uh-huh.
The WBA is threatening to strip Ugas.
I thought they gave him like 3 weeks or something like that.
He's not happy, and they just threatened to strip him of the belt if he does not follow the order to make this fight happen. So the fight.
So he must have said something. So he must have said something back, like I don't care about your 3 weeks I got or whatever.
Yes, he's there now. They're threatening him with strippage. He should have a say so.
He should. He should.
I think this is wrong. I think it's because they don't see him as a draw that they're trying to do him like this. But this dude, he's a champion. You should give him at least a champion's courtesy.
Yeah, give him his respect, man.
I don't like that.
Give him his respect, man.
Oh man, that's bullcrap. That's how you turn people against you, and that's how you end up with all these conspiracy theories that sometimes don't be conspiracy theories about certain sanctioning bodies.
Right.
So whatever. That's sad. And
if he had two belts, he probably would have just let that one go. So
he probably would have. And Triple G is fighting Ryota
Murata, yeah.
On December 29th.
Yeah, in Japan.
160 for a unification.
We getting all these Christmas fights, bro. We ain't used to this.
How is that a unification at 160?
Huh? What you mean?
It's a unification belt at 160.
Yeah, he got a belt. That's what I was telling y'all. Remember I told you Triple G got a belt.
Well, I'm not. Hold on. What are Plant and Canelo fighting at? 154?
I thought. Hold on, look it up.
Okay. Let me see.
But nevertheless, these Christmas fights is nice, man. We got a bunch of fights around Christmas. Usually you don't see a lot of fights like that in December.
No, you don't. Super middleweight. So super middleweight.
Right.
Super middleweight is what? One and what?
Hold on. I don't want to make no numbers up. Hold on. Super middleweight. I'd be so glad when they get rid of this in between stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. 168.
168.
That's what I was thinking.
168 is super middleweight.
That's why I think because that's why Triple G went down. You know, when he went up, I mean, what you call went up? I'm sorry.
But hold on now.
No, that's what it is. That's what it is.
All right.
You know, welterweight is what? 147?
Welterweight is 147, and then
right, the middleweight is 154.
Uh-huh.
Right. And then you got this super middleweight.
It jumps from 154 to 168.
No. Well, you know, you got me one. Look now, you play too much. You confusing me.
we can get off of that.
Hold on, no, fuck that. Because I know she like, okay, yeah, welterweight. Then hold on, my bad. We messed it up. Super welterweight. We skipped super welterweight. That's 154 or 155, and then you got middleweight at 160.
So why do they call the Charlos middleweights if they're fighting a super welterweight?
No, one fights there. One fights the super welterweight, and one fights the middleweight.
So
he said he'll go up to super middleweight.
Okay, they need to get rid of some of this stuff. They need to get rid of some of this stuff because this is.
Well, you confused. You confused the hell out of me. I'm like, what?
This is getting confusing. It's getting confusing.
The one that get me now, the one that is confusing is where they be like, they won't say super lightweight. They'll say something welterweight, like light welterweight. Like I done heard plenty of people say that when it's really super lightweight at 140.
Yeah.
And I done heard them be like light welterweight. I done heard them say that on TV. That's the one that be getting me. But you know, I don't know. Which 140 is super lightweight. Always have been, but they starting like, you know, for selling purposes, you know, or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to know how. I do want to know how this. What we gonna? I want to talk about next though, for real. On the next show, y'all. How is this bantam bridgerweight gonna fit? Where are they gonna fit that in? And when cruiserweight is 200 pounds, and heavyweight is unlimited.
So you would have.
How are they gonna force people into that category?
Start at 205 and end at 220.
But then I mean, cruiserweight shouldn't exist then. You get me?
Cruiserweight starts at 200. You're right.
Right, but you said exactly. So I want to know how are they gonna fit this in? Like, where is that gonna change? I'm gonna do my research on it, but I want to know how that's gonna change. Heavyweight has always been unlimited. Cruiserweight is 200 pounds. So I want to know how is that gonna play? Because if that's the case, if Deontay was to go back down to what his normal weight, 210, 211, he'd be bridgerweight, right?
And Usyk would be too.
Usyk would be too. So I need to know, and I want to know what they're gonna do with it because it's only who's holding it, the WBC. Nobody else has joined it yet, but I want to know how does that fare? Like, how does that? Are we gonna force the WBC, some of the WBC heavyweights into that, or are they just gonna let them do what they want to do and choose to get into it if they want to? It's interesting to me. Nevertheless,
I say abolish the cruiserweight and just bring it in. Nobody really recognizes the cruiserweights anyway. And then with that, I get that he probably wouldn't want to, but Deontay Wilder could clean up. We could have.
That's what I say. He'd be chapping that bridgerweight.
We could have some wars between Usyk and Wilder.
Oh man, that'd be all day. I don't think Usyk planning to go back there. I think Usyk trying to he dominated where he was. I think Usyk is trying to dominate the heavyweight division so he can go on and retire. Call it a day. But nevertheless, y'all, what else I got on the docket? Like I said, the Jay Prince interview will be released Friday. Got exclusive interview with Jahai Tucker. That should be released Saturday. Okay. All right. Jay Prince Friday. All right. Jahai Tucker Saturday on GMT Boxing. Of course, my boy next to me. I want to point the wrong way. That way. Right there will be airing on his channel as well. So make sure you check it out. Support. We love it. We love y'all. Something else too.
Hit up the website.
Yeah, there we go. Hit up the website. Go over, check out the website, gmt-boxing.com. What's your website?
rcboxing.com.
There you go, man. Make sure you check it out for the latest and greatest news over that way. Also, videos and photos and everything that's going on from the trips we take. All that good stuff. All right. I'm up out here again. gmt-boxing.com.
itrcboxing.com.
There we go. We in there like booty here. Let's get up out
Y'all
here.
See that, y'all see that emblem up there in the corner? It's not just a symbol. It's a warning.
Takeover.
It's a warning.
It's a warning. Because I'm coming for you, boy. We're taking over, boy. Just know that. We out here. Y'all be easy, man. I'm sorry, y'all. This is hilarious, bro. This is hilarious.
I can't.
This is too funny, bro. Hey, he funny, man. All right, y'all. We up out here. Y'all be easy. Deuces.
Bye.